Hi, welcome. In this video, I'm just going to do a course overview for Programming 1. So welcome to Programming 1 course. So when you log on, you'll be on the main screen of the course. And I'm just going to go through some of these different navigations over here and hopefully answer some of your questions ahead of time. So the first thing is announcements. Be sure that you are checking your announcements. I will be posting announcements frequently. Make sure it is that the announcements go to your email so that you get them. The next one is the syllabus page. On the syllabus page is very nice because you can download the course syllabus, which I will go over in a few minutes. But in addition to downloading the course syllabus, it has all of the assignments in order and the weight of the assignments and everything here on the syllabus page. Now, these are my planned dates for assignments. So if you take a look here, you will see that these are the planned dates that I have set up. The final exam is on December 8th, exam 2, November 3rd, and exam 1 is set to be on October 6th. It is very rare, but on occasion, these could change. So please always check the announcements and be aware of any changes I will post as an announcement, so please check frequently. All right, the dates are here. So day 1, the day class begins. You can plan ahead and be ready for these exam dates. The exams will be taken using HonorLock. So be sure to do the HonorLock practice quiz ahead of time. Don't wait until the day of the exam to try to figure out how HonorLock works. You will need a webcam and you will have to use the HonorLock system to take your exams. You do not need HonorLock for your quizzes, but you will need it for your exams. Exams will be available for one entire day. This is a fully online course. You have from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to take the exam. If the exam is 100 minutes and you start at 7 p.m., I cannot guarantee that it won't shut off at 8, but if it does not shut off at 8, don't panic and close it because it's 8. If it allows you to keep going past 8 p.m., keep going. But please plan to try to be done with your exam by 8 p.m. All right, the next section here is modules. I'm going to go out of student view in a minute so I can go through some of the information in these modules. But I do want to point out that in order to unlock module 1, you do need to go through and complete everything in the Start Here module. So the prerequisite to get into the course content is that you complete all of the items in the Start Here module. So please keep in mind that you need to do that. I am going to move the HonorLock practice quiz out of Start Here because I just want to make sure you do everything else and read everything. I'll go over that in just a minute. It's a good thing to do this introductory video every semester because then I'll see the things I want to fix. In addition to seeing your assignment due dates and your assignments listed with the modules, as you can see here, Program 1, MyLab, all of these are listed with the modules. You can also look at your assignments over here by going to Assignments. Now, you can choose to put it show by date, but I like to have it selected as show by type. So you are going to have a couple of bonus assignments later in the semester. Those are due at the end of the semester. Don't worry about them now, but you will have the opportunity for some bonus assignments. But throughout the semester, you do have 7 quizzes. Okay, these are online quizzes. They have multiple attempts, and you do not need to use HonorLock for them. MyLab. This is an outside exercises that you need to purchase, and I will get to that in a minute. You are not required to purchase the textbook for this course, but you will have MyLab exercises. So purchasing MyLab is required so that you can complete these exercises. You can purchase the textbook with the MyLab bundle, but in order to save money, I'm giving you the opportunity to, I recommend you get the textbook. I just don't assign anything out of the textbook. So you could buy the textbook, an older version of the textbook, very, very low price, and then purchase the MyLab separately because the bundle of the textbook and MyLab is quite expensive. Your programming assignments, you will have 10 programming assignments. and there will be details about them on Canvas, and the due date, the planned due dates, and the points and everything are already set up. Of course, things change, deadlines might get extended, and you have 3 exams. Please note that your final exam is worth 30% of your grade. The final exam is cumulative. It is, everything in this class is cumulative. Everything that we're doing on day 1, we will be doing on the final. So some people, it takes them a long time to understand what's going on and grasp everything. So by the time the final comes around, they needed this time to understand everything. So that's why the final has such a huge weight. However, the final can't have all the weight because there's a lot of work along the way. So there's a lot of little things with little points to help you to build and understand what's going on. So yes, there's a lot of assignments, but in order to learn how to program, you have to practice, and therefore you really need to have a lot of assignments in order to practice. You can also access your quizzes from hitting the quiz tab, just give you an idea so you can plan for the due dates of your quizzes. This is where you access your grades. I'm sure by now you all know how to do Canvas and access your grades. A couple things about accessing your grades. So when you have an assignment, say you complete program 1 and you go to look at your grade, up here, there is this show rubric. So your programming assignments are going to be graded with the rubric, and there is the option and ability for comments to be posted on the rubric. So before you make any assumptions about, why did I lose these points or what's going on with that, the first thing you should do is go to grades, go to the assignment in which you're looking at the grade, go to show rubric, and it will show you, how many points you got out of this section, how many of this section. In addition, there could possibly be some comments there to let you know about your points. Of course, if you have a question on your points, please feel free to reach out and send me an email, and I'm very happy to take a look if you want to discuss anything about any of your grades. I do try very hard to get grades back in a timely manner so that students are not wondering what their grade is in the class, so you have an ongoing account of how you are performing in the course throughout the semester. All right, so I'm going to have to leave student view now because nothing's available yet, and I'm going to hit the module section. All right, so once August 20th rolls around and class begins, there is all of this information in the module section. Rather than jump to the module section, my suggestion to you is to start from the home page and hit Get Started. When you get started, this is actually taking you to the first page in the modules. So it's going to take you right here to the Start Here module and the first page. All of this information up here on how to get help, I will make another video and explain all of this information up here. But right now we're just getting started. So I don't want you to focus on the how to get help. I want you to focus on the Start Here module. So I got here by going to modules and Start Here module to the welcome page, or I started on the home page and clicked Get Started. When you click Get Started, there's a little video here by me, and then there's a course description about there's a couple of welcome videos of just me talking about the course. And as you go on down here, the course objectives. And the best way to navigate through everything is to start at the top, look down, watch everything, read everything, and then hit the next button. Then go here. This is how to get technical support. This is an online class. FAU has a lot of options to help you with support options. So please take a look at this. Hit next. Communication policy. So I want you to know that when you send me an email, it says right here, I will generally answer within 48 hours. So I just want to say that I generally answer way faster than 48 hours. However, every once in a while, something comes up and I am doing, I'm busy or I've got a lot of grading to do and I don't answer right away. I do like to answer as quick as possible, but if you do not hear from me within 48 hours, I strongly encourage you to send me another email and say, can you please answer my question? Okay, so it's not bothering. I mean, it's bothering me if you send me an email every hour, but if you haven't heard from me in a couple of days and you really need help on a question, I am going to go over how to get help section, but I'm very active on my email and I do generally answer, relatively quickly. So if you haven't heard from me, maybe your email got lost, maybe it got accidentally deleted. I have over 200 students this semester, so it is quite possible that I might miss one of your emails. All right, so just read this. This is from e-learning, and this is important about your time commitment. Even though it's a fully online class, you are expected to be putting time into this course and not just, not just trying to do the assessments without putting time in. Course requirements. All right, so the course syllabus we're going to go over in a minute. As far as this course blueprint, this just explains the structure of the course, the topics, how they're organized. So please feel free to download and take a look at the course blueprint. The textbook, like I said before, there is a recommended textbook. It's not required, but it's a good book. And I am just trying to save money by not requiring that you buy it. This textbook will come bundled with the My Programming Lab. So if you want to just buy the textbook and get the My Programming Lab bundle and you'll have this textbook for reference, that's great. If you want to try to save a little money, then I recommend just purchasing the My Programming Lab directly from the publisher. You can purchase My Programming Lab directly for $49.99. So that way you don't have to that could save you a little bit of money. So you buy the access here. I'm going to make another video in detail about, my second video will be more detail about compilers and MyLab. But for now, just know that you need to purchase this MyLab and the textbook is recommended. HonorLock, you will be using HonorLock for this course. So you need to follow the instructions on how to do HonorLock. And there is an HonorLock practice quiz. Be sure that you do that before your first exam. The HonorLock will only be used on your 3 exams and not on the quizzes. Some things about, this is just about FAU academic policies, student success. So please, one thing I do want to stress that every single assignment that is in this class, everything you do in this class is an individual effort. There is no teamwork in here. If you want to discuss things with your friends, I'm all for it. Discuss, talk about things, but you should never share your code. Never send your code to your friend as an attachment or share your code in any way with any other students or on any site, or go on sites with your programming assignment and try to get help. Please, there are many ways to get help, which I will go over soon. So please do not give help to your classmates nor get help from your classmates other than just discussion. Don't share your code, please. All right, so this is more about online learning and success and tips for online learning. So please read this. Please notice that what I'm doing as I go through this Start Here module, I am scrolling down and then hitting next. So again, I'm going to show you how I got here, and I'm going to finish this video because I want to start from scratch on the IDE tips and suggestions. So let's just once again go on this overview here. On the home page, you can access if I go in student view here, you can access the announcements directly, the syllabus, the modules directly, which these are the modules. All the course content is organized into modules. So, and they go in order. So don't skip from module 1 and then, skip, because that's not going to help you. What you're doing in module 1, you're going to use when you get to module 2, and you're going to use both of that for module 3. It builds all through the entire semester. The other thing I want you to notice is the module dates. Module 1 has a date of August 20th to August 30th. And you can see that all of the assignments in module 1 are due on August 30th. Module 2 opens up on August 25th. All the modules open on a Thursday, and all the due dates are on Tuesday. So keep in mind, it's not 5 days, it's 12 days. So this module opens on a Thursday, and then you have 12 days, or to the next Thursday, to the next Tuesday, to complete all of your assignments. They overlap, so you have 2 weekends for each module. Some modules are 2 weeks. If it's a 2-week module, then of course you have a lot more time and there are more assignments in that module. The biggest tip I can tell you is on each page, as you go through each page, do not skip anything. Just go and, oh, I gotta leave student view because it's not open yet. Just go on each page when you get to a module and you start on the course content. Start at the top. There's a little intro video for me on each page, on each module. Go down, read what you're going to be learning in that module. See what you're going to need for reading materials. Then in the instructional materials, you will have PowerPoint slides, notes, and also when you get to more complicated, not complicated, more detailed modules, like the second module, you will have sample code. So you're going to have PowerPoint slides, PDF notes, PowerPoint slides, PDF notes, and then you're going to have practice code that you can download and put in your compiler. And then there's going to be videos. So each module has videos that go along with the content. I've also separated the modules into numbers like 2.1. So if it says 2.1 here, that goes with this video 2.1, which also goes with this practice code 2.1 through 2.3. Then 2.2, printf and scanf. There's a couple videos on printf and scanf. And also that's part of this practice code. So everything is separated with the notes and the slides and the sample code in one section and the videos in another section. But it's got numbers so that you can map it together. So hopefully it's easy for you to understand how that's organized. All of these videos are on YouTube. They're public. They're on a playlist. So you can always look ahead on the videos. They're there, no problem. I don't mind at all, but they are organized here into the modules by section and by topic. All right, in the next video, I'm going to talk about IDEs and MyLab and StudyMate and make sure I've covered everything in the syllabus as far as the grades and everything else.